life with a smile. That's
They've had
a
a few black eyes. It's no big deal.
Did you say black guys or black eyes? I don't know.
Well, both maybe.
Speaking of black guys and people who have had it quite a bit, this Diddy thing has gotten a lot of attention. Our segment has gotten a lot of attention. Obviously in the internet world, some is good.
It's the greatest segment we've done.
Yeah,
Thanks to you.
Well, here's where it gets compelling. Is we know Diddy's a fed now. You can see him out smiling. He's out riding bikes with his boyfriend. So his boyfriend. Do you know about his boyfriend? Do you know about Diddy's boyfriend?
I've heard many stories. Which one is this?
No, this is the one that's coming to his he comes to his rescue constantly.
So has Diddy publicly admitted that he's gay?
Not yet, but we know. There's no ambiguity here. He's been raping, he's been out there banging dudes forever. Here's the funny part for me, Jimmy. The black community, there's a segment of the black community that will come to everybody's defense as community members because they identify as black people. And there's somebody who's was a hero that has fallen that they look at as their fellow brethren. And I respect that. I think there's something cool about the fact that that's your brother. You're going to stand up for him, wait for the facts. This case should be a little bit different in the fact that we now know Diddy was videotaping a lot of people, especially your brothers, especially your fellow brothers, in order to turn, twist, take their nipples and just tweak them a little bit in order to, for example, a regular straight rapper, might have had great ability. Hey, your songs will not be heard unless you suck my dick. You know what I mean? Now your straight rapper is now compromised, and now he's got to wear pink high heels on the runway with a skirt like LeBron James, walking down in like wearing female clutches and calling it fashion. Now they're feminizing and they're using this blackmail. And now let's just pretend that this is happening because we know that the blackmail is happening. We know that the videos are out there. We know that the feminization has already happened once they get fucked or they've sucked a dick, right? That's not hyperbole. Now the feminization becomes, hey, you've already performed a gay act. Maybe just wear this pink shirt. Maybe wear this pink little, this purse. Maybe just dress up like a woman in a Hollywood film and get a couple $1 million for it.
Get a few laughs.
You're feminizing an entire generation of beautiful African Americans, which I hate. I don't like that word. Blacks. No African Americans. It's a terrible term. You're American or you're from Africa. There's no such thing as an African American. You're feminizing them on purpose. You're destroying them on purpose, just to sort of perpetuate and weaken and soften the most masculine community.
And who's doing this?
Other than the Latinos, the most masculine community out there, the black community.
But listen, who is when you say you're doing it, who's doing it?
Well, if you've got the let's call it the gay pyramid, right? And Puffy's on the gay pyramid where he's now videotaping people to have them perform gay acts.
But he's not the top of it. Who's running it? The government?
Well, I don't know the answer to that for sure. We can speculate. But what I will say is that Puffy's running a layer of the pyramid that involves you do gay shit and you move up in the realm of, collective celebrity. Like you will become part of the gay clique. You'll be a hyena, but you'll be a gay hyena, and we can go.
But he never did this shit when he was around Biggie, right? Biggie didn't do none of that.
Well,
shit,
that brings up some interesting questions because right now what Puffy has done to the people who are defending Puffy, right? We can no longer they're like, well, Puffy was this. Shut the fuck up. Look at the damage he's done. Now we have to question whether Biggie was taking it in the ass, right? We have to. Because Ja Rule.
I don't want to do that.
No, you have to. Ja Rule, Justin Bieber, Usher is clearly on that list. Barack Obama's now come out as gay. LeBron's now going, there ain't no party like a Diddy party. And you can see all the fruity shit he wears. Who does he hang out with? Dwayne Wade. Who's one of the queerest people ever that should be the most manly in the world? Dwayne Wade. Who did LeBron bring out to fucking LA? He brought out Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, who was picking up trannies on the street.
Yeah.
And Westbrook, who has this fashion where he dresses like a woman. So you've got LeBron going, I need Dwight Howard and Westbrook out here in California with me. And who was he friends with? Dwayne Wade. And you know who was
What about M?
No, hold on. You know who now is the most manly member of that Miami team? Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh, who was the queerest fucking person ever. So you got LeBron James, Dwayne Wade with his tranny child, and LeBron and Chris Bosh is the manly one that you haven't heard of yet. But at the time, we were all very suspect about Chris Bosh. So now again, this is the damage Diddy's done. Diddy's done damage. Diddy did damage. Diddy did it. So you have Meek Mills, obviously, who's now clearly just getting run over by trucks. Schultz runs him over, but he deserves it. You know, Meek Mill was getting stroked like a cat, just like Schultz said. You got the J guy from Love and Hip Hop. I don't even know who the fuck he is. He's calling out 50 Cent, but now he's riding bicycles with Diddy. So after the arrest, Diddy's not in jail. He's riding bicycles. Bicycles. I don't even know if they have seats, Jimmy. They probably just don't have, probably just a big fucking dildo on each bike. Him and Jay, whatever the fuck your name is, riding bicycles through Miami.
You just mentioned, man, fucking 50 Cent. He wasn't down with none of that shit.
None of it. 50 Cent and Kanye were calling this out for years. Both of them.
What about M? What was he saying?
Eminem, I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know.
Nobody cares.
I don't follow white rappers. I find them to be, overall fairly disgusting. Actually, that's not true. There are some good ones. Cuba Gooding Jr. is listed in the documents. So Cuba Gooding was getting his stuff up. So long story short, between Will Smith, who we now know was swinging with Dick, all the way through this list of major celebrities' names, the damage that Diddy's done is that now everybody's gay in the black community. And that is why you should be mad. Not only is he disparaging people by putting blackmail material out to turn them gay, now everybody is now suspect. We have to go, is Biggie Smalls gay? Is he not?
Yeah.
I don't want to think about that when I'm listening to Hypnotize. I don't want to think about it. And now we have to. So for those that are standing up for Diddy, don't stand up for Diddy. He made a plea going, if you're down with me, and at the end of it, for some reason, he said big dick. Like literally as the video cuts off, you hear big dick in there like it was a subliminal thing. Maybe he wanted big dick. I don't know. I have no idea.
People going to start thinking, turning the fucking Temptations gay.
Yeah. they're gonna start thinking every black people had the best stereotype. They need to keep it. They need to work hard to keep it. They need to be scary. Or maybe being gay and overpowering is even scarier than being straight and overpowering. Maybe this is the best thing to be. Maybe the black community should embrace this and start being like badass gangsters wearing pink. Be like, I will fuck you up your ass. I'd be terrified. I would never go into another. But here's a bigger question, Jimmy. What are the Wiggers going to do now? Are you, as a Wigger right now, are you going to pretend to be a gay black gangster? Are you going to start going, yo, 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 ball so hard, motherfuckers want to find me? That shit.
Nothing in sports.
Ball so
but
hard,
I'll tell you what,
want to find me.
There's going to be some very talented athletes that are probably gay, and there's nothing more demoralizing in boxing, especially, is getting your ass beat by a faggot.
Getting your ass beat by a gay guy has got to be terrifying. But here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with being gay. Matter of fact, I support it 1,000%. Here's what I have a problem.
10,000.
A million. Here's the problem I have. If you're going to hold a video of somebody banging somebody else in the ass over their head, and they don't want to let the world know that they're gay, and now they're beholden to you. Now they're a mental slave to you because they aren't comfortable with the world knowing that they are gay. I'd be great with them gay. You'd be great. But they now are enslavement. I'm not okay with that. And I think what Puffy did there is disgusting and disparaging. And for certain members of the black community that want to say, hey, that's my brother, he's in trouble, I'm going to support him. You're missing the fact that he has absolutely destroyed so many black lives that didn't want to be put in those positions.
Yeah,
That
they didn't deserve that shit.
leveraged it. They did not deserve that. They didn't want it. They didn't sign up for it. And then once they're owned, he lets them and makes them do whatever he wants or else. And by the way, that's led to where we are now, where we have to wonder, was Biggie Smalls get? We should never have to wonder if Biggie Smalls was gay. Yeah, it's not cool. So that's the damage Puffy.
Ike Turner. Now I wonder if Ike Turner was gay.
That's why he was beating the shit out of Whitney.